Hi guys, I'm the Mad Hatter Matador and this is an introduction to flag capture. So we're here on my mini and flag capture event started at the previous reset on Sunday. The sign up lasts only for a couple of hours. It's not a full 2 days. It's a bit less than that. So first off, we are in legend rank. Um, the different ranks have different criteria for how many people you need. Below elite, there's only 20 participants per lane. Above elite, there's 20 participants and 3 lanes. Below elite, there's only 2 lanes. Okay, so we are in legend. If I go in here, we need 20 people per lane. Currently, not enough people has signed up. The account I'm on right now has not signed up yet. So, first off, I think the question would always be where do you sign up? How do you sign up? And your alliance leadership should send out a mail, in my opinion, to tell you what to do. So in this mail you can see, hey everyone, for flags we are making 2 strong lanes. Mains and minis please balance between right and left lanes. True farms go in the middle. So that's pretty clear instructions. So a important thing for flags is that temporary buffs do count. If you save your lineup in flags with a temporary buff, then it saves it like that. So let's see if I have items that I can use to buff up. So that there's extra troop attack and extra troop defense. You can even scout a base. Let me just find some more other dead base. We scout this, and now we have War Frenzy. It's not a lot, but it's 5% extra troop attack. It might make the difference. Okay, so now we have 2 buffs, 3 buffs, and Mega March is also active. So that's 4 extra buffs. Now we go in here. The mail told me to sign up in the middle because this is a true farm. So you can use your troop presets if you want, or you can set it manually. The preset that I have here is a old one, as taking out that guy and putting Dom as stronger, taking out that guy. Let's see. So we still want to follow the +5 rule. So let's use 4 rider heroes and the off type. Requiem is a shooter hero, but she gives troop stats, which do add to riders. There we go. And dispatch. So now we can see that I can move to other lanes. To move to a different lane, you need to select the other lane first and then click move to it. So a lot of times R4s have trouble with this because they end up switching entire lanes. But we'll get to that in the next installment when I show the video from my main. So this is just the initial sign up. It's very important to follow the instructions from your guild leaders, your alliance leaders, and As an alliance, it's very important to get at least 20 people per lane if you are in Legend, or 15 people if you are below Elite 1. So there are quite nice rewards here. Um, you can see them all in the shop. Ooh, I didn't spend mine from last time. The timed recruit coins in here are, of course, the best thing you can buy. There are Lavina frags, some cube promotion and enhancement stuff, enhanced choice boxes, carbon nanotubes, and some modifiers, speed ups, resource boxes. It's really it's a lot of stuff, but the timed recruit coins are, in my opinion, the best. If we go in here, we can see what the rewards may be. Battle reward. So for each battle, if you win or if you lose, you get something. Uh, if you kill in the lineup, then you also get something extra. Um, it's very important to sign up, because if you don't sign up, you can't get any rewards. So even if you won't be in the 20 people participating, it's still important to sign up. This is now day 2 of Flags Week. We have just received our notifications that we are signed up. It will tell us the names of the alliances we will be facing and when we will be facing them, but it does not give us any more info just yet. We don't know which states they are from, so it is pretty hard to find them. I don't think it's worth the effort. It's better to wait until reset if you want to go into strategy to beat them. Thanks. So this is now flag capture day 3. We already know who our opponents are. We can see in which states they are and when we will be facing which one. Knowing in which states they are, it makes it easy to find them. If you wanted to strategize a bit more about how you might beat them, but it's still very hard because you don't know who will be in which lane. If you tap on the little red army men there, you can see what their previous lane setup was. This does not mean that it will be the same, especially on the first battle, because a lot might have changed in between this battle and the last flags. So while it's still preparation phase, in the next 20 minutes, anyone can still edit their troops or move to a different lane. Important thing to note is when moving to a different lane, it sometimes glitches out just like it did now, and you have to do it twice then. The other thing to notice is that you need to select the lane that you want to move to before you say move to this lane, and before the icon to move pops up. If your own lane is still selected, which it is by default, then it says edit troop. Now, as I'm R4 in this alliance, I also have the swap icons, which is confusing to a lot of R4s. If you ask them to move to a different lane, they end up swapping lanes. So there we have it. I've just swapped middle and left lane. I'm going to swap them back. Also do note that lane might is very deceptive. Just because a lane has the higher might doesn't mean it automatically wins. There are still things at play like troop type and the median strength of a lane. One player can only win 3 fights in Legend, or 2 below, what's that rank? Let's see. I don't think we can see it anymore. At the lower brackets, one player can only win 2 fights. At the higher brackets, one player can only win 3 fights. So one strong player might make the lane very strong, but that does not make the lane necessarily strong. So basically on day 3, no new people can sign up for flags. The people that have already signed up are the people you have. So you can look at deployments and you can maybe ask some people to move around to stand a better chance at beating your opponent. This is now the final battle that we have had in flags. It is already done. If we look at it, then my alliance has sadly only won their first match of the 5 rounds. After a round is completed, you can watch what happened in the round. You can also watch any of the other alliances rounds, which can give you some insight into how they set up their lanes and which players to expect where. They can of course still change this, so it's a bit of a head game against the other alliance. So after you have done round 5, if you say view group, you can see where your standings are. We are ranked 5th in our group now, which does mean that we will be losing some affinity. So maybe next time we'll have an easier matchup. The affinity for flags is of course tied in to your affinity for Reservoir War and Alliance Clash. You can see here we are at 11,250 affinity in Reservoir. And let's see if we can see the affinity we have in flags. 11,250. Exactly the same. I would have hoped that they could have split it, but unfortunately that's not the case. So the mail with the final rewards will be getting in sometime after reset. Make sure you are in the alliance that you participated flags in whenever flags rewards are distributed. The rules do say that you can't leave and come back and still receive rewards, but me and a few other people have tested, and if you leave and come back before rewards are distributed, then you can still receive rewards. Point number 6 here says, if a registered member leaves their alliance after the matchmaking phase begins, their troop will continue to participate but will not receive rewards. I'm glad that it doesn't work exactly as it is written there, because currently you can in fact still leave and come back and still get your rewards. Thanks all. That is all I have to say on flag capture. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Bye.